Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got a lot of stories today, man. And I'm trying to keep it short. All right, we got Cardi B chiming in on what Biden has said, man. We also got we got some name calling as usual. We got Charleston White jumping in on the Kamala train, man. I'm not against Kamala. You know what you talk about? Come on, you know what we're talking about today, okay? We got 50 Cent performing in Canada, man. What went down with that? He took a picture with Drake, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Sauce Walker with a little bit of something, and we got Rollo on taking the charge again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go and give it a tap, and that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go and touch that too. Hey yo, man, stories are coming out like super fast. And you know, I like to try to write my stories out, but I can't today because there's just too much going on. So check this out, man. Let's get to it, all right? First of all, let's tell you about Diddy's 50-foot bed. You like, please don't. No, I'm just telling you, the man got a bed that's 50 foot in his yard or something insane like that. Take a look at this clip that Academics posted while adding the disclaimer that he is not responsible for the song. Take a look at this joint real quick. I am on the verge of throwing up, okay? A bed? A 50-foot bed? What the hell is a 50-foot bed out there for, man? Y'all know what it is. Look, this stuff gets stranger and stranger by the minute, man. Well, I mean, look, Brother Love got a 50-foot bed in his backyard. And you know what the bed is for, right? The bed is to sleep, among other things. I can't imagine. Oh my gosh. You know who I feel bad for? Whoever got to change the sheets. Man, you probably got to change the sheets with a full biohazard suit on, man. Cause look, ain't nobody changing them sheets and not walking out with an STD. It's impossible, man. If what's happening on that bed is what you think is happening on that bed. You follow me? You hear about all these crazy, insane Hollywood parties, all these dirty parties and stuff like that, all these nasty parties. These people are sick. And what you got a big bed out there like that for? Oh, I hope that ain't an after party bed. Man, look, these people is not like us. Real talk, they're not like us, man. Because you can't even imagine the stuff that's going on. Some of y'all want to be involved, though. Some of y'all definitely down to be involved. But a lot of folks is like, yeah, you know what? I'm good on that fame stuff. If I got to go to them parties and mingle just to certify my deals and stuff like that and then bend over and the whole night and then get on the 50-foot bed, I'm good. I'm good. Okay? Because there's just too much going on. There's just way too much going on. Matter, let me jump over to my 50 Cent story real quick, man. 50 Cent is performing in Canada, right? And if you know anything about 50, if there's smoke from a beef, that smoke lasts till death. You know what I'm saying? And probably even beyond. Because remember when that dude, when the dude died, I forgot the dude's name. He was in a wire. You know what I'm talking about, with the scar on his face. When dude died, 50 still had smoke for that man. You know what I'm saying? Look, the smoke lasts till after that, and it's eternally. You know what I'm saying? And Fifth took the opportunity to clown your boy Rick Ross at a show in Canada. Take a look at the show real quick.
I want to thank you. I want to take the time out to thank you for making me feel so at home.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because some of y'all kick Rick Ross ass, right? So I want to thank you again for making me feel so at home. Check. Hey. Check. Coming up, I was confused. My mama kissing the girl. Confused, see the girl coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out the big felony. My favorite rapper used to sing check. Because some of y'all kick Rick Ross ass, right? So I want to thank you again for making me feel so at home.
Hey, look. I'm mad the people in the crowd didn't really respond, man. You know what I mean? They wasn't really into it like you would like. They're not as you can see, they might be more level-headed or whatever than Americans, because Americans would have went in. You know what I mean? They was just kind of like, they had low energy. You know what I'm saying? They was on their Jeb Bush. You know what I mean? I like the fact that he said what he said and it just didn't go anywhere. Like, they was like, them people in Canada was like, that ain't our beef. That's not our beef. That's just a few people that had an issue with Rick Ross. We're not really all the way in, like, y'all ninjas be in. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment is not that big. Not for us. They wasn't really all the way in. Speaking of which, like, I guess they're not taking, I don't know if we can say whether they taking Drake's side or whatever, but since we're speaking about that, right? 50 Cent was in Drake's backyard, essentially, okay? Apparently, Fifth even linked up with Drake for a hot second, okay? And they took pics, man. Take a look at them laughing in the corner together. Take a look. Now, a lot of folks saw that, and they was like, Fifth, that ain't it. But I want you to think this through, though. What do you know about 50 Cent, okay? 50 Cent is taking pictures with a lot of people. 50 Cent is taking pictures with Tekashi 6ix9ine. You see what I'm saying? But you wouldn't say he's friends with everybody that he takes pictures with. In fact, you know how rulers from different kingdoms would get married? Did they marry for love or to connect their kingdoms? See, a lot of people think everything is personal, and they can't grasp the idea that for a lot of people, it ain't personal. I mean, think about it, man. Every time I see 50 Cent, he has on a New York hat. But notice that he's in Canada taking pictures with Drake with an LA hat. Look, I don't think Fifth is necessarily picking sides. There's a lot of people that between two sides, they pick their own side. They're like, I'm not with all of that. They're neutral. And for a lot of people, the enemy of my enemy, I'm cool with. You see what I'm saying? Fifth posted a picture and he added the caption. This is what he said. He said, cool. He said, brainstorming last night. Me and Drake gonna get the film rolling. Biggest thing on your TV. Greenlight gang. Close quote. Yeah, he gonna take the shot. Listen. Notice that Fifth has an LA hat on. His arms are crossed. Okay? I think it's business. Okay? It's business. Source, where's my Lamar clip?
Why? Business, nigga.
It's business, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how a lot of people get down. I think what it is a lot of us, we like to operate on a personal level. A lot of people like to operate on a personal level. They see someone like Jay-Z, they can't understand how Jay-Z moves the way that he moves. Because a lot of us like to operate on a personal level. We're cool with each other and we don't want to snake each other type stuff. And some people are like, nah, this business, I'm trying to make the maximum amount of money, even if that means I got to snake you. Some people operate like that. When it comes down to business, some people don't see it as we friends or whatever. You know what I mean? That's why you cannot mix business with friendship with a lot of people, because they cannot divorce or disassociate. You know what I'm saying? The business aspect to that's why people go to work and they be like, I don't understand, my boss don't know I'm going through. Your boss don't give a cuff about whether you're going through or not. It's business. He just trying to make money and you standing in the way. You see what I'm saying? You're like a man in a lightning storm and the lightning wants to connect to the ground, but you in the way. So what's going to happen? You're going to get struck. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said in what was it, Paranorman? So I got a Paranorman clip.
Lightning is simply electricity. The cloud is angry, yes, making storm. All the electrons are saying, I am leaving you. I go to the land of opportunity. The ground says, yes, we need electrons trained in science, just like you. Come, welcome. So both sides start to build a ladder. This man, he comes out to look at the storm. He does not see the invisible ladders. When the two ladders meet, boom! The circuit is complete. And all of the electrons rush to the land of opportunity. This man is in the way. Ah!
You're in the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're in the way. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Drake's producer, Murder Beats, he's in the club. Drake's producer is in the club doing this.
Yo,
question, man. Was the producer out of pocket, or is he just doing his job as a DJ? You know what the most streamed song in Canada and the United States is Not Like Us. So why would a DJ not play the song? Drake is probably playing the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it a buck. Like, that's just what it is. I would be furious if the hottest song in America was a diss track to me. That would be, and Canada and globally, I would be devastated. I ain't gonna even lie. I would be, and then it's calling me a PDF. I would be devastated, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. You don't want to be known universally for that. Like, that's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? All right, look. Let me give you this piece of information, man. I had to try to hide it all the way deep down in a video. Listen, in case you don't already know, Joe Biden has officially dropped out of the race, inspiring millions of high school children to be dropouts. Look, it's okay, Joseph. Even the president of the United States has dropped out, so you're fine. Okay? Now, a lot of people are not aware of something called the incumbent effect. So I'm gonna put you on, okay? Don't say we ain't never taught you nothing, all right? The incumbent effect. All right, when you have someone sitting in office, right? They're rerunning for office. They're considered the incumbent, right? Now, the incumbent effect is the advantage that current office holders have over challengers in an election. You understand what I just said? Okay? It is the advantage that they have. In other words, if you hold the spot right now, you got an advantage over any challenger. Okay? So a sitting president running a second term has an advantage of winning the second term. You follow? At a rate that exceeds 70%. Okay? Approximately. Consider this. Out of 46, no, I'll say exceeds 65. I feel like it's safer to say 65. Out of 46 U.S. presidents, approximately 31 have run for re-election. And of those 31, approximately 21 won their re-election campaigns. So the success rate for re-election is about 68%, I want to say. Okay? The advantage comes from name recognition, easier access to campaign finance, government resources, track record of experience in the office. It results in higher re-election rates for incumbents compared to first-time candidates. You know what I'm saying? Now, Trump isn't a first-timer, but that highlights his loss. Since incumbents usually win, it was unusual, in a sense, for him to lose to Joe Biden. But Joe Biden was a vice president. You see what I'm saying? Just as Kamala Harris is. Now, Biden is dropping out, and that might actually certify the win for Trump. It could, right? So make sure you go to the polls, make your votes count, because you see how close it was last time. And we don't know who's coming in, but we'll let you know when we find out. A good website to check out, right, is a site. I told y'all about this site before. I'm going to tell you again. If you're unsure, it's called ontheissues.org. One word. ontheissues.org. The site shows you all of the candidates and what the candidates said about all of the issues. So you get a bird's eye view of what the candidates are really about and how they voted in the past. Okay? So if you want to make an informed political decision and not just go by the loudest voices, check out ontheissues.org. I'm going to try to add the link in the description so you can decide for yourself. It's like a dummy version of politics. It just lets you know straight and simple, yo, man, this is what Trump said about abortion. This is what Trump said about civil rights. This is what Trump said about, you know what I mean, like international affairs, okay? This is what he says about oil. This is what he says about the economy. It lets you know what every candidate, J.D. Vance, Kamala Harris, all of that, all right? So you got to check out ontheissues.org, okay? Now, just for the record, Biden has endorsed. I was like, yo, who's he going to endorse? I think he's endorsed Kamala, okay? He said, my fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all of my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. This is taking the place of shout-outs. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement of Kamala to be the nominee for our party this year. Democrats, this time, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. So what Obama did was he endorsed Joe Biden, his vice, and Joe Biden endorsed his vice, Kamala. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember Trump, he called for Mike Pence to get hanged. Remember that? They were talking about hanging this vice president. He spoke. Look, his vice president was like, "Yo, get me out of the insurrection." And he was like, "Man, don't call me. I don't cuff with you, bro." I was like, "Dang, boy, it's cold, these dudes." You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's how that's going, man. Shout out to Biden. I mean, my thought was this. I was like, I don't care how old he is, don't drop out because you got the incumbent effect. You got that advantage. You know what I'm saying? But the same way that he won, you know what I'm saying, by being known, is hopefully maybe the way he thinks Kamala can win. You know what I'm saying? Now I know a lot of y'all for, oh my God, it's a black woman. I don't know. And a lot of y'all are misogynists. So y'all don't really believe in you know what I'm saying, that a woman could do anything well or anything like that. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, man, you know, I feel like, and you could disagree. I feel like the hardest working people in the United States, sometimes they be working too hard. I'd be like, you're taking your job a little too seriously, is a black woman. Now, you might disagree, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got them. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like black women be working the hardest. I be getting, look, whenever I'm trying to cut a corner at a store, I'm trying to get a discount or hookup or whatever, I go find me a white woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what it is. Look. I'll be like, yo, let me go to the white lady there. I tell my people, like, why do white women treat me better than y'all sometimes? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? I think black women just like to keep us on our toes. It's all good though. That makes us stronger, right? And they're like strong men, right? Yeah. So yeah. You know which direction I'm going, man. I know a lot of y'all don't like Kamala, and y'all say it's for all these other reasons. Oh, she locked a lot of people up. And you know that could be true, but I mean, I don't know. Like, are they all innocent? Did they sell drugs? If they sold drugs, then I don't think I'm not riding for a ninja that's poisoning the community. And now you're like, I'm mad at the woman for putting me behind bars because I was trying to poison the community. Puff out of here, yo. That's where you belong, bro. You was trying to poison the community. I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. Cardi B has chimed in on the situation because, hey, look, man, entertainer or not, she's got to make a decision too, right? Entertainers make decisions too. I know a lot of y'all, like, we don't listen to entertainers for political news. Well, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I gave you ontheissues.org, okay? Actually, I got to go and double check it because I got to make sure. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure Kamala ain't saying nothing crazy. But they all pander. So don't be like, oh, she always pandering to the black. Yeah. But try to sell gold sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to sell gold sneakers and tries to visit KFCs and stuff like that. I mean, come on, bro. They all do that. Okay. Anyway, take a listen to what Cardi B had to say.
Bro, I don't know. Like, Biden right now is really moving like my pappy. Like, my pappy is only, well, you know what? I think there is a big difference between 80 and 88 because my granddaddy 88. But it's like, come on, you're in your 80s. And I don't think he's healthy for being 80 years old because Patti LaBelle just turned 80 years old, and honey, she could sit me the fuck down. Okay? Patti LaBelle is 80 years old and she could sit me the fuck down. But you could see the difference between Patti LaBelle and Joe Biden. They're not the same type of 80 years old. They're not the same type of 80 years old. Like, come on now. So I just don't feel like he's all the way healthy. And I feel like, bro, you already built your legacy. You already became president. You already said it's just selfish. It's selfish of them not to have Kamala as president. And she knows she wants that fucking seat. She'll be fucking lying. She'll be like, no, I'm okay being a vice president. Bitch, you know you want to be the president. You should have backdoor Biden. That's what you should have done. Bitch, you should have backdoor Biden. Fuck these white niggas. This was your moment, bitch. Them niggas robbed you out your fucking moment. I'm telling you, they robbed you out your moment. You should have been there debating Trump. Listen to me. You need her bitches as your friends. Because you This should have been your moment, Kamala. And you know it. You know you want to be the fucking president. You know in the next 4 years it's going to be hard for you to run for candidate. This was your moment. You should have told that nigga, listen, I'll buy you a fucking wheelchair and you get the fuck on. It's my turn now, nigga. It's my turn. Somebody said my tits are showing. My tits are not showing. Listen, my fucking nipples look like I fucking fed a village. Y'all know I got big nipples. Like, it's like they're always gonna come out. They're the fucking size of a fucking McMuffin griddle patty. Okay? These are not nipples. These are, I don't know. These are not, I don't know. They're just always gonna make an appearance. Like, act like you're not even seeing them. Like, they're not even here. These are like, just think that these are tattoos because they're huge. Look. This is how big my nipples are. They're this big. I fed a whole village in the Dominican Republic with these fucking nipples. Stop bringing it up. They're not even nipples. They're fucking, I don't know. So yeah. That is just a little something that I say. Now, I ain't fucking with none of them. I ain't fucking with no Democrats, and I'm not fucking with Republicans. And I kind of told y'all why I'm not fucking with none of them. However, I will say that this should have been a Kamala's moment. Kamala, you should have backdoored Joe Biden. You should have backdoored his ass. I don't give a fuck. Should have been your moment. You should have been up there fucking debating that motherfucking orange motherfucker up there. It should have been you. Because it's like, all right, like, let's say if Kamala would have run for president, right? She would have continued the same thing that Joe Biden did. But you know the thing about it is that they just don't believe in her. They didn't believe in her. That nigga needs to go and retire in Florida. Kamala, this should have been your moment because in the next 4 years, we're going to have fresh candidates. Trump is not going to fucking exist. Biden is not going to exist in the next 4 years. We're going to have fresh faces running. We're going to have new candidates, new everything. And Kamala, is going to be very fucking hard for you to run for fucking president. This should have been your moment, these white motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's her thoughts. Now, Charleston White has provided some input on... listen to what Charleston White had to say. Take a listen to what Charleston White had to say. And tell me if you agree. Take a listen.
Man, they got me up. I wouldn't dare vote for no black people. Now, listen, I was raised by black women. I got a grandmother, I got black sisters, but I wouldn't dare put no black woman in no position of the White House. The commander-in-chief of the military, a black woman. Not only that, a mixed black bitch married to a white man. Her pH balance is way off with that white dick. Man, you can't make me believe. Hell no. Man, Kamala Harris got a white boy. Her pH balance is off, and her mental stability got to be off. A hoe would have thrown off pH balance unless she's sneaking and fuck. Now, if she's sneaking and fuck a nigga, then we might can let her be vice president. But there's no way. America, I'd rather for black people to go back to slavery than let a black woman run this goddamn country. Don't do it. Say, listen, man, I'm against anything with a black woman running. Shit. You get your ass back in that bedroom and in the kitchen. But the White House, America, we can't do this here now. Hell no. I'd rather have another motherfucker war before we let a bitch motherfucker got me fucked up. Go back and get Barack, if anything. Find another mixed baby. But don't put no bitch in there.
I can hear a lot of y'all right now like, I hate that man. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with Charleston White, right? A lot of times I agree with what he said, but a lot of times he be dead wrong. Sometimes I think he be trolling. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he's trolling right here, but yeah, I disagree with him. I think he's talking crazy. Okay, this is one of those areas. It's like, hell no, get the hell up out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? That nonsense. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, and that's another. Sometimes I think he be spitting a lot of truth, but sometimes you got to look through the truth, and sometimes you got to see where a person's biases and issues kind of stick out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be as balanced as possible. But sometimes it just be like, well, you know. I feel like there is another issue, like from the inside, that's kind of seeping out. You know what I'm saying? All right, look. Let me give you this last story, man. Because what's my time looking like? Yeah. You know, I know a lot of y'all are like, I don't even care no more. And I feel you. Like, there's a part of me, but you better care enough to vote, though. Please care enough to vote, and then go sit down somewhere. You care enough to vote, then go sit down. Okay. But yeah, man. Yeah. Let me give you this last story on Rollo. And finally, Rollo talking about sometimes you gotta take the charge, even if you're innocent. Take a listen.
That way, a dude might pay you. You ain't got no criminal history. Let's just say you ain't got a criminal history. Because the feds got guidelines. So people don't know what it look like a timetable chart. But if you got a certain amount of convictions, they go over and over on the chart. And then based on your offense, they go down. You smell me? So the luckiest motherfucker to be in that situation would be a dude with no criminal history because you get lesser time.
Yep.
So if you got a dude facing 20 years for the same crime that you'll get 3 years for, it'll be very smart for you to do them 3 years. You probably do 18 months, come out, go to the halfway house like I did, then leave a in jail for 20 years. I think that's like, the people gonna say, need to take their leak or whatnot, but I think that's called strategizing and helping one another out. You smell me?
Yeah.
Maybe I misunderstand, but I wholeheartedly disagree. You know what I'm saying? What? No. I mean, I hate the fact that we're in a system, right? That we're in a system that almost aims to try to put the maximum amount of people in because of jail, of prison, because a lot of people make money off of the prison, and they gotta fill the prisons, right, and make money off of it. So, unfortunately, we house 25% of the world's population of humans in prison. That's insane. 25%. United States is like 4% of the world. You know that, right? I think it is. It's like 4% of the world, and we house 25% of the world's population. And that's crazy. Anyway, I think those are the numbers. The thing about it is, we live in a system that would love nothing more than to incarcerate people. So, you know, a lot of times people are faced with 20 years or 3 years, and if you're innocent, you know, they sell it to you like, yo, man, they look like they're gonna throw away the key on you. You know what I'm saying? So just take these 3 years, call it a day, even if you didn't do it, and da-da-da-da-da. But you kind of like you stuck after you do that, man. I feel like I would be like, nah, I'm gonna take these damn 20 years. This is crazy. What's my neighbor looking at? What's he looking at over here? Over here, like, yeah. So the whole thing is this, man. I don't. It's easy for me to say sitting down in my chair right here that, nah, man, I'll fight and probably take the 20. Like, I'll risk the 20 if I know I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? If I got an alibi in the whole 9 yards. But, you know, I know there's a lot of people that probably have risked that and lost the bet. Like, they've lost it and they got to do the 20. And it's just like, yo, but I didn't do it. Like, that's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the system. What's the name of the dude? I forgot the name of the dude. Put his name in the comment below that Jay-Z was riding for. The dude that he committed suicide after he was in prison. He went to Rikers. They accused him of stealing a book bag. Then they came back and said, oh, he wasn't the guy that stole the book bag. Even the person that stole the book bag was like, yo, I'm the one that stole the book bag. What's the guy's name? You can put it in the comments for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. The dude that Jay-Z was, dang, wasn't it? I forgot. Who was falsely incarcerated. Now I gotta look it up. Falsely incarcerated. I'm gonna type in book bag. Oh yeah. Y'all know I see his name right here, but I want to see if y'all can find it. You know what I mean? Let me know. The dude, yeah, man. Then he went to Rikers. He had to do some time there. Folks was coming forward like they the one. They were like, nah, it wasn't even. I think they said the bag wasn't even stolen. It was like, nah, the bag is right over here. They showed it. And the man still went to prison. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's the kind of system that we're working with, man. And I don't know. Anyway, because then he got into a fight with an inmate. They put him in solitary confinement. He started to lose his mind. It was crazy, man. I think he was abused in the joint, man. It was horrible, man. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I hate the system that we operating on under here, man. People making money off of folks going to prison. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the whole thing about, oh, well, let's just, let's put money into this rap music so that it can inspire them to commit drills and crime and sell drugs and do all that stuff and make it hot. And then the youth, the dummies will follow it, and then they will get arrested, and it puts more money in our pockets. And then you see the setup. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible stuff, man. Let us know your thoughts. I'm ranting and rambling. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.